You think sugar is harmless? It is quietly driving fat gain. Right now, sugar enters your bloodstream fast. Blood glucose rises sharply. Insulin spikes immediately. Insulin is a storage hormone. It pushes nutrients into cells. It favors storage over release. Higher insulin reduces fat oxidation. Your body uses less fat. While insulin stays elevated, this is not about one food. It is about patterns. Repeated exposure matters. Calories still matter. Energy surplus is required. Hormones decide where it goes. Sugar makes surplus easier. It lowers satiety. It increases total intake. Refined sugar digests quickly. Little fiber present. Minimal slowing effect. Glucose rises rapidly. Insulin responds strongly. Storage pathways activate. You feel normal after eating sugar. Internally, metabolism shifts toward storage. Now the real problem begins. Frequent sugar intake keeps insulin elevated. Not always maximal, but often higher. Between meals, insulin may drop, but frequent intake shortens that window. Fat use stays limited. Even small doses repeated maintain higher insulin levels. Across the day, this is about frequency, not just amount. Patterns drive the outcome. Now look at liquid sugar. Sugary drinks absorb rapidly, no chewing required, minimal digestion delay, glucose floods the bloodstream, insulin rises quickly, strong response. Liquid calories reduce satiety. You do not compensate fully. Intake increases. You drink calories easily, without noticing, without resistance. This is why soda is risky. Not just calories, behavior and hormones. Now understand fat storage. Excess energy must be stored. First, glycogen fills. In muscle and liver, glycogen capacity is limited. Once full, additional energy is redirected. Fat can come from diet or from carbohydrates. Under surplus conditions, de novo lipogenesis occurs, mostly in the liver. When surplus is high, it is not dominant in all cases, but it increases with excess sugar, especially fructose. Fructose is processed in liver. It can drive lipogenesis. When intake is high, triglycerides are produced, packaged and transported, then stored in fat tissue. Fat cells store triglycerides as energy reserve. Organized system. Inside adipocytes, lipid droplets expand, filling the cell. Cells grow larger over time, storing more energy, gradually. This is hypertrophy. Fat cells increase size. Under repeated surplus, hypertrophy has limits. Cells cannot expand forever. There is a cap. When limits approach, stress increases. Function begins to decline. Your body adapts again. It creates new fat cells. From precursors, pre-adipocytes differentiate into mature adipocytes, increasing capacity. This is hyperplasia. More fat cells created. Long-term change. Now, storage capacity rises. Fat gain becomes easier. Over time, fat cells rarely disappear. They shrink with loss, but remain present. This is why regain happens faster after weight gain. Each cycle, you are not resetting, you are remodeling toward storage efficiency. Now it gets worse. Expanded fat tissue becomes stressed, cells become dysfunctional, signaling changes. Adipose tissue releases cytokines. Inflammatory signals enter circulation. System-wide, this creates low-grade inflammation, chronic and persistent. Over time, inflammation interferes with insulin signaling. Cells respond less effectively. This is insulin resistance, especially in muscle and liver. Glucose control worsens. Glucose remains higher. Pancreas compensates. Insulin secretion increases. Higher insulin promotes storage, especially in visceral depots, around organs. Now fat gain accelerates. Even at similar intake, system bias shifts. You are not just overeating. Your system favors storage. By design. Now location matters. Subcutaneous fat sits under skin, more visible, generally lower risk. Visceral fat surrounds organs, less visible, more metabolically active. Visceral fat releases signals, drives inflammation, increases disease risk. This is linked to cardiometabolic disease, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease. You can look normal outside while carrying visceral fat inside. Appearance can mislead you. Physiology does not. Reality is internal. Now understand this clearly. Sugar does not break physics. Energy balance still rules. Surplus drives gain, but sugar makes surplus easier through low satiety and high palatability. It also shifts partitioning via insulin dynamics towards storage. Frequent spikes reduce fat oxidation. Over time, average use drops. This combination drives fat gain. Behavior plus biology together. Now look at appetite. Sugar-rich foods can increase reward dopamine pathways activate. Craving increases. This is not weakness, it is neurobiology. Reinforcing behavior, you eat more often. Portions creep up. Without awareness, energy intake rises gradually. Surplus becomes consistent. Fat accumulates. Now compare whole foods. Whole foods digest slower. Glucose rises gradually. Insulin response lower. Protein increases satiety, helps reduce intake, supports lean mass. Fiber slows absorption, blunts spikes, improves control. This stabilizes energy, reduces swings, lowers drive to overeat. Now the practical strategy. Reduce added sugars first, especially sugary drinks. Highest impact, keep whole fruit moderate. Fiber present, slower absorption. Increase protein intake, improve satiety, support muscle. Build meals around whole foods. Reduce ultra-processed items. Lower palatability density. Maintain daily movement. Increase energy output. Support balance. Add resistance training. Preserve muscle. Improve insulin sensitivity. Sleep and stress matter. Poor sleep raises hunger, increases intake. Now the practical strategy: lower sugar exposure, reduce spike frequency, improve control, maintain slight energy deficit, allow fat use. Over time, over weeks, fat cells shrink, inflammation decreases, metabolism improves, insulin sensitivity improves, glucose control stabilizes, energy steadies. Your system shifts gradually, from storage bias toward flexibility. Ignore these changes and the pattern continues, quietly. Small daily excess accumulates, month after month. Fat increases. You will not notice early, but physiology tracks it precisely. Now decide, keep feeding the pattern or change the inputs. Your choice. You are not broken. Your system is responding to what you repeat.